Wendy's on. Awesome. All right, you guys. Hey, Team Black. So I wanted to host a call where we had our Diamond and Star Diamond leaders kind of hash out what our vision is for the last week of October and then heading into November of the Olympics. So you guys know the ones that haven't been in or that aren't in the Diamond and Star Diamond thread, we created that thread where we would discuss, hash out, agree, disagree on what the things that we were going to do for the Olympics as a team. And our goal, our collective goal, every single coach in that thread's mission has been prevent overwhelm. Because last year, even though the Olympics was a great success, one of the things that I did see happen was it was too much going on, which is normal, you guys. There's always too much going on. So I hate, we at leadership, someone said, oh, I hate the word overwhelm. It's just because we're all busy, right? We're all busy. But we wanted to make sure that we were actually doing the activities that moved the needle in our business, that took us to the end zone, right? Not just created chaos and paralysis, that we were actually doing things that were helpful in, especially for like newer coaches or coaches like getting back into the business, that, what are the things that coaches that hit Success Club and recruit, what do they do? And so our goal as the leadership of Team Black was to provide that kind of environment. And I think it's working. Obviously, you have to participate for it to work. But we are currently in 3rd place, which is awesome. And I have the points here, and I wanted to go over them because we're actually just 10 points away from 2nd place and 70 points away from 1st place. That's nothing. That's like a sneeze, and we're in 1st place. I hope you guys understand that. So I want to congratulate us for, I think, sticking to our purpose, which is being productive, being proactive in our business, and actually slaying so far in the Olympics. So can we cheers to us? Cheers to us. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Okay, good. Let's talk points. I have the duty tonight of doing the boring things. And then Donna and Amanda and Jolyn and whoever else wants to talk from the leaders thread can have at it. But I want to talk about points, because those 10 points that separate black from yellow right there, I bet it's because someone either calculated their points wrong or didn't log their points, right? And that's okay, because what Paulina and we envisioned for this first collection of points is that we were going to hammer out all these problems, that we were going to see where the issues were in collecting points, so that by the end of October, everybody should be crystal clear on how to calculate their points, where to add their points, and all that jazz. So I want everyone to get real serious about this, because at the end of the day, it's going to be a challenge pack or a coach sign up or a regain of a diamond or a hitting of a diamond or a ruby that's going to make the difference in the Diesel Nation Olympics. On top of that are the bonus points, which I think were causing a little bit of confusion, and I wanted to kind of address that with you guys on a call so that we slay in this category. We're doing a great job at promoting Energize. We're doing a great job at promoting collagen and bod subscriptions and all of that. So that's really good, but we got to make sure we're counting every single one. So every time you hit 5, you guys, every time you sell collagen or an Energize, or you sell a challenge pack and you add, let's say a 10-pack sample of Energize to that, or the slides or the loops, whatever, that counts. So you need to get really, really detailed and organized so that when we collect points on the 31st, obviously it's Halloween, so probably November 1st, that all of our points are counted. Can we make that promise that we're being really organized and that we're being timely and that we're really being proactive at this? Now, if you haven't put points on the board, I want you to shake it off and I want you to get to work right now. It is October 24th, and every single person in here has the ability, capability, and the potential to hit Success Club, to hit the bonus points, to advance in rank, because you're in control. And I want you guys to take control right now. In addition, we have the bonus points that are available to us right now that are the Success Club points. So if you hit Success Club 5, you're giving us 50 points. So I want everyone to, I know Donna, that face, like, I want everyone to double down right now and think big and strategize and look at everyone around you and say, everybody needs to be drinking Shakeology at a minimum. I mean, that's the way I see this business. At a minimum, everybody needs to be drinking Shakeology. So right now, you can find 3 people that need to be on Shakeology and you could hit Success Club. I want you to think that way, right? Simple. Don't get too overwhelmed. From there, you can talk about challenge packs and all that jazz, but I know deep down inside, you have it in you to help 3 people get us those 50 points. And if you stretch yourself and you hit SE10, anyone hit SE10 yet? Are we getting there? I'm there. I've already gotten us 100 points. I want more 100 point. Guys, if we get people to SE10, we're going to kill it. Like, seriously. So I really want you to stretch yourself. I want this, you know, and I told the leaders of Team Black today, I said, you guys, this time of the year is planting season, but it doesn't mean that we can't succeed season, right? Yeah, the point of October is to set you up for the new year, but you can absolutely execute on your goals right now. Absolutely 100%. I have, and I know you can too. So let's double down. Let's start making serious, positive, and influential connections with people. And I want everybody on this call to cross the line in Success Club. And if we can get some SE10 earners, boy, will that be gravy on those points. Let me give you some insight on some more bonus points that are coming for you guys that want to contribute to the team. We have Super Saturday, Super Weekend coming. Now, these points, I want you to note, they're not going to count until November because Super Weekend's in November, right? But they're coming. And we're like, what, how many people are on our team? 80 something? I don't know what the number is exactly, but we haven't assigned the point value yet, but we should have every single person contribute Super Weekend points. And there's 2 ways of doing that. Number 1 is heading to a live event, which is always going to be my preference. Live events, you guys know, they change businesses. It changed my business. You get now the super trainers. We have so many of them. They're everywhere, corporates everywhere. In Miami, we have Joel. I mean, it's going to be fantastic. I know it's going to be so much fun. So if there is a Super Weekend event near you, get there. But we have a big but, and her name is Donna. We have a big but, and her name is Donna. Donna is hosting a virtual Super Saturday. And you guys, that counts for the Olympics. So she's already posted the link in our Team Black page. If there is absolutely no way that you can make it to a live Super Weekend event, I want you guys to register for Donna's event. You still have to prove you were there, right? You're going to have Donna, you want to maybe explain a little bit how you're going to run it so that everybody knows?
I don't know. I've never done one.
Well, super. You're going to have a Zoom link, right?
No, I'm going to do a Zoom link, and then we can do proof of attendance by snapping a picture and then sending it your way.
Right. Exactly. So we're going to collect that. We're going to collect points by you having to prove that you were at the Super Weekend. Okay. And we're going to be posting about that next week as we gear up for the weekend. But same thing is going to apply for Donna's event, okay, that it proves that you were there on Super, I think it's a Sunday, right? You're hosting on Sunday? Yeah, so that you were there. Okay, so now, do I have everybody's commitment to be present at a Super Weekend? Because we can really, really make some moves there. And then you're the first people to know that this is coming, but we're doing bonus points for Peppermint Mocha. And not only are we doing bonus points for Peppermint Mocha sold, we're doing bonus points for Peppermint Mocha purchased. So I tried Peppermint Mocha at Leadership. I don't even like chocolate, and it doesn't have an overwhelming chocolate taste, and it has a really light and airy peppermint taste. It's really refreshing. So I think everybody will really enjoy it. So we're going to assign bonus points. If you purchase a 14-pack box for yourself, you'll get, it's probably going to be like 15, 20 points. If you sell a peppermint mocha, we're going to assign a big point for that, like 50 points or something like that. So I want us to get ready for that. All right. I'm giving you insider information. So let's get to work. Like I've already emailed all my, a MailChimp went out today from me to do signups for all my customers in my back office for like I'm doing a wait list for Peppermint Mocha so that is it November 1st that it goes on sale? I think it's November 1st. I should have known that before. I have orders and share cards to build. So start thinking about that, right? A true business owner is always looking a few steps ahead. And that's what, this is about the Olympics, right? This is exactly the mindset that I want you guys to get into. Always thinking a few steps ahead. Like I'm looking at Amanda, who is rocking in her business, and I know she's already thinking about the bar blend launch in December, and it's October, but she's already thinking and strategizing and planning so that she leverages that launch in the new year, which is going to be important for our business, right? So as a business owner, I want you to be proactive as opposed to reactive. I don't want you to wait till November 1st to start talking about Peppermint Mocha. Let's start talking about it now. Let's start getting some interest. I think Monica even had created some cool things. Maybe I'll steal them from her and I'll share them so you guys can post some cool videos in your stories. Okay, I think that's it for me. Now, I want to turn it over to talk about the free group. I want you guys to tell everybody how that's going. I know some people didn't participate and why they should participate the next time around. So who's taking that? Okay, Amanda's taking that.
All right, guys. So I am super excited to talk about this free group. I don't do a whole lot of free groups, and that is something that I'm getting back into, and I want you guys to really take it as an advantage that we are doing this free group together. It's something that if we are all in this, it creates a huge FOMO for people. They see their friends trying it, and if you have people that have said no to you, you have friends that maybe have never tried a Beachbody program, this is the time to get them to try it. I have a ton of sorority sisters in there and they are loving the programs, and it's all because I said, hey, do you want to try a free workout? That's it. If people tell you no, if people say money, time, whatever, just send them a link and say, hey girl, try this workout. I'm loving this program. I'm on day 90. I can't believe it, but here's the sample of day 1. Try it out and let me know what you think. That's all you have to do. It literally takes nothing for you to add the value and give them a link to try something for free. Don't be afraid if they're not going to respond to you. You're not doing anything aside from adding value to their life. So free groups, we have like 167 people in there. Y'all, I want you to think about this. There's like 80 people on our team. If we all had 10 people join us, we would have a huge freaking free group. So we are going to run a free group again. It's not going to be like next week, but we're going to wait a couple weeks, space it out, and have you guys have another opportunity after you followed up with people, after you've seen if they want to jump into a challenge, to get them into a free group round 2. So if you're in the free group, this is the way that I kind of have my mind work during the free group. 1, add them in, make sure they're there, make sure they're doing a workout, they loved it, they're checking it out. Day 2, hey girl, how'd your workout go? Here's an awesome recipe that I use. I make this awesome spa water to make sure I stay hydrated throughout the day. Try it out. Let me know if you like that blend. The next day, hey, what are you thinking of these workouts? Which one's been your favorite so far? Every day, check in with your people in the free group. It doesn't matter if you had 1, 5, or 50, but every day check in with them. Why? Because free groups are an opportunity for you to show your skill as a coach. And the number one thing that makes us different, aside from like selling a wrap or selling a random tea, your job is to care about people. So showing up and stepping up as a coach and checking in with them to ensure that they are staying focused for these 5 days, they're going to see a huge difference if they say, oh my gosh, Donna's checking in and I'm only on day 3. I wonder if she will stay in tune with me if I do one of those 3-week programs that she does. I never thought about doing a 100-day program. She's going to be the one that keeps me committed to it. So you guys, this is your opportunity to showcase what you have to give people as a coach. It doesn't have to be a lot. It doesn't have to be fancy graphics. It is just you reaching out to somebody and saying, hey, do you want to try these workouts that I'm doing? I have some links. You can try the videos. I'll check in with you. Let me know what's your fave. From here, we're going to pop into the group. Probably tomorrow's Friday. So Friday's the last workout. Saturday, there is a bonus workout. And we are going to tell people what they can do next on their journey. Like, we're so excited you guys joined us for this free group. What should you do next? 1, reach out to who invited you. Share what your favorite workout has been so far. Give us the feedback about the program. Did you like ones with weights? Did you like ones with more cardio? Did you enjoy the one that's more like a Maj Podge, Pilates, HIIT component? And see from there, what would be a great program to match them with? Oh my God, you love the 21 Day Fix. You are going to love Real Time because you can do all 21 days. They're completely different. Every week it is going to change. And then you can move into Fix Extreme once you're ready for the next challenge. So you guys, when you get that feedback, you match them to that program. If people tell you, I don't really like cardio, okay, well, why don't you try lift? It's kind of a matchup between HIIT and lifting. So you're going to get the best of both worlds, and that's really going to shred out your body. You have to listen for that feedback to know where to take people to that next step. So that is where you guys are going to come in to close your people. We're not going to be like, here's a link for a challenge group to sign up. You have to take that initiative and follow up. It takes you reaching out. And I like to use the analogy of a birthday party. You have a birthday party, somebody makes a huge Facebook event about it, and you're like, oh, that's nice. I don't really know her, but I'm not really going to go. I'm not sure if she really wants me to go. But if I were having a birthday party or your friend was having a birthday party and they reached out or I reached out directly to you and said, hey, it would really mean a lot if you came today. It's the same thing as a group. It's the same thing as a challenge group, your whatever you're doing next, your free group. You having that personal invitation to someone to come to your birthday, to come to your dinner is way different than you just putting up an event and saying, hey, I'm having a birthday party. Why don't you stop by? You have to think about it that way. People aren't just going to show up because you post a picture. People aren't just going to show up because you post a story, but people are going to show up when you ask them. And maybe they have something going on. Maybe it's a busy time of the month for them. That's where you ask them again, and you ask them again, and you ask them until they block you on Facebook or Instagram and they tell you to leave you alone. And I do it for years and years, sometimes 3 years in a row. And I will ask you every month for 3 years in a row. Hey girl, how's it going this month? Hey girl, how's your month going? 3 years, people, sometimes 4. And then they finally get sick and then they join. So don't get discouraged if people tell you no. If they do tell you no, put them in the free group. You have nothing to lose. We'll keep you posted when the next one comes around. But this is something that I want you to really think about leading into Thanksgiving. People are going to be traveling. They're going to leave their gym. Maybe we do one right before Thanksgiving and say, take your virtual gym on vacation with you. So a great opportunity to show how you can take your workouts on the go.
So Amanda, I want to, on this call, hash out when this is happening.
Let's set it.
So let's do, because I want everybody to know, I have this huge vendetta against Facebook right now. Facebook is not my friend. And it's like not blaming anyone. No one's seeing anything. Like, you've got to turn on notifications. It's very, it's all over the place. So I want to strategize with you guys right now, and I want to pick the date, the week that we're going to execute on the next free group so that everybody here and whoever watches this recording knows exactly what's happening. So my calendar's out. Let me just remind you guys that Melissa McAllister is in the Diesel Nation Olympics page on Monday. So noon, she's coming in and she's talking belief. So I'm really excited. She has a twist on belief and how it ties to our products, and you guys know how amazing she is. So make sure you're there. All right, so we're looking at November. Anything that jumps out of you? For me, the one thing that just jumped out was, and is not free group related, is the 3-day refresh, to kind of have a 3-day refresh week, the week of Thanksgiving, where we're talking about it so that people can, or maybe, I don't know, you guys talk, let's hash this out. 3-day refresh week before that week so that people can order it to have it for after, or sense of urgency week of. Anyone have any strong thoughts?
I would say maybe lead into it with a group before Thanksgiving, talk about it, get all excited about it, and then actually have the refresh after Thanksgiving, because that's when people.
Right, but I'm saying, like, when we, like, to promote it, will we start promoting it on the Sunday the 24th, or are we giving it a week before?
I would say a week before.
Week before. So let's say we start talking refresh, you know, like the 18th or so, right?
Yeah.
We start talking so that everybody has their box for right after Thanksgiving. They can either start on Black Friday or on Monday of the next week. So let's just jot that down. Let's start talking 3-day refresh on the 18th. Okay, so we have that out of the way. Now let's pick the free group. When do you think, strategy-wise, is the best? The first week of November, so November 4th starting, or the 11th?
Well, if we do the 11th, it's a holiday, which is kind of cool because likely the people will be off work and they might actually
Do the
do the first workout. Yeah. And then we can start promoting it the week before or
which is
after Halloween.
okay.
The other thing we could add into that is promoting and talking to people who are veterans, people who have military members in their families. We can talk about military appreciation sort of stuff as we're talking about promoting for them.
Yeah, that's a good idea. All right, so any strong objections to starting the free group on Veterans Day, which is November 11th? No strong objection. And we have a veteran in the
I love it. I'm sure we have other veterans besides myself. Anyone?
Yep, I am too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it. I love it.
I love it. Okay, so that's when it starts, right? So everybody, you know, this is how we strategize our business. So it's gonna start on the 11th and it'll run through the 15th, but you don't start talking about it on the 11th. So you've got to give yourself time. So let's jot down on the 4th is when we start talking, or maybe even Sunday, the night before, start talking about the free group. All right, which leads me, everybody on board with that? So we're gonna have the best free group of life, right? I couldn't participate in the last one because I was at leadership. You guys ran with it, which is amazing. But I'm participating in this one. All right, so let's have the best. Team Red or whatever they are, they were like, yeah, we got the best group ever. I'm like, yeah, you're last place. Clearly not the best group ever. So we're gonna have the best group ever. We're gonna start talking about it the first week of November, which is first full week of November, and then we're gonna execute on that on the 11th. So everybody's clear, and anybody can correct me if I'm wrong. We'll set up the group, right? One of our leaders has all the video links, has all the scripts that we put into the group. It's preloaded. It goes up every day. All you have to do is get people in and follow the exact steps that Amanda gave you on this call, which is follow up, keep them engaged, ask them how they're doing, and then execute on, you know, upselling them to a challenge pack, bot subscription, etc. Got it? Everybody thumbs up on that?
Yeah, really quickly, do we want to think about a different theme for this free group? This one we did related to workouts, right? Do we want to do this more related to nutrition, something related to Thanksgiving, or do we want to keep it workouts?
I think the workouts work. Am I right?
And the workouts are like perfect. In the samples, they're talking about products, and it's like, oh my God, it's like a dream.
It talks about joining a challenge group.
Mm-hmm.
Something that I have up my sleeve is that we also have a huge packet that I make every year of Thanksgiving recipes that are all Fix approved. So that's something that I'll share in the group. I have started to do this weekly, is every Saturday I give kind of like a sneak peek of my menu for the week. And I say, if you're in my flock, you get one. But this is something that for Thanksgiving, you can start to like sprinkle in these recipes and say like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited to try this healthier green bean casserole on Thanksgiving.
That's what I was thinking. Do we want to make it more like nutrition
I would just
recipes and add the workouts in versus this time we did it the opposite way, right? We had the workouts and then we threw recipes in. Do we want to kind of flip it?
I would just add the value and do it as like a thank you gift of like, hey guys, thanks so much for joining us. Here is the menu, or here's our recipes for Thanksgiving. If you're ready, and we're going to kind of segue into Black Friday. We usually have a sale.
Yeah, which is my next topic of conversation.
So that will be kind of a segue into that. If they don't end up joining after that challenge week, that they go into the sale.
I think that there's links for recipes on Fixate. I think I've sent them out on for Thanksgiving.
Yeah, Fixate.
Right? Am I correct?
Fixate has a whole. Autumn has created a whole Thanksgiving thing, but I think what Amanda's saying, she put together like everything in a pretty package.
Yeah, it's like a pretty like PDF that has like 20 Thanksgiving recipes that you guys can just send in either email or Facebook message, whoever joins. Like, thanks so much for joining our group. We're so excited to have you in. Here's some recipes if you want to test them out for Thanksgiving next week.
I love it. That's brilliant. Everybody
remember, guys, the goal is to get them in and then get them joined. We don't want to like get them in the free group and keep them free forever. So we want to get them in and get them joined up.
Right. I agree 100%. And it's that all happens behind the scenes. You gotta get them talking about the full solution, which is, you're having, those endorphins are running with those workouts, but the full solution is going to require the nutrition aspect too. And, here are some recipes, but XYZ, Shakeology, Energize, right? And I think if we close out that week, or not so much that particular week, but soon thereafter with a flash sale, it will increase our numbers. So looking at the calendar, everybody on board with the flash sale? And I'm always good with giving out the prizes. I do, the collagen and all. I'm good with that. It's okay. I just want you guys to work hard and get new coaches, get new sales. So that's cool. But let's pick the date. Looking at the calendar, I mean, it would be great for it to be a Friday so we can call it Black Friday, but do we want to wait that long?
I was just going to say that.
Yeah.
Why don't we do a Black Friday? But it's at the end of the month.
On the 22nd? Is that too long? I mean, look, I think that we can do it on the 22nd, and that'll be like the straggler group. Like people joined right after the free group. I don't know. What do you guys think? I don't want to make all the decisions.
A pre-Black Friday sale?
Yeah.
Because Cyber Monday goes into December, since Thanksgiving is so late.
And I have those images. I've done a pre-Black Friday before, so I have all those too.
Yeah, we definitely do it no later than the 22nd, because we want to capture the attention of the people who are in the group from the 11th to the 15th, right? So you don't want to let them.
We don't want them we don't want them spending all their money on Black Friday.
And you don't want them to get distracted by the holiday, which is going to happen the week of the 25th. As soon as they hit the 25th, 26th, they're going to be distracted by Thanksgiving.
Oh, okay. Any objection to the 22nd having our Team Black flash sale?
Nope, I like it.
Okay, now for the flash sale, I'm good with your PS coaches participating, okay? This is all team effort. So if your PS coaches are, like, let's say you have some new coaches that aren't in the Olympics and their teams aren't doing, if they are in the Olympics and their teams are doing flash sales, that's cool. But if they're not, you can add them here so that the more the merrier. We can have a lot of energy in the flash sale. All right. Next up on the agenda is coaching sneak peeks. There's a lot, huh? This is how we run a business.
We're like, oh, what did you say?
So I personally like to I like to end the month with one, and we're like next week, we have a few days available, the 29th and the 30th. Do you guys prefer a Tuesday or a Wednesday? So the 31st is Halloween. Do you think the 30th is too close to Halloween? Should we do it on the 29th? Tuesday the 29th?
I would say maybe the 29th, because the 30th, I no longer have young kids, but for everybody with young kids, like working moms, they're going to be scrambling on the 30th to figure out what the heck they're doing for costumes for the kids on the 31st if they haven't already planned it. So it might be good to do it on the 29th before they get.
I'm good for the 29th. I'm good. I think that's a valid point that I will probably be doing that on the 30th. On the 30th. So we'll coaching sneak peek, and we'll line up like speakers and all that good stuff. We'll knock it out of the park. All right. And then, so I think that's good for now. We'll talk about a November sneak peek. I know there's a lot of you pushing for year-end goals, and yeah, you better be pushing for some year-end goals. And we will we'll discuss. Some people might need to have more sneak peeks than are offered in Team Black, but we have a lot going on. And I really, like I said, starting off this is, let's keep it business focused, right? Let's do the activities that are going to take our businesses to the end zone, and not just create more busy work or things that aren't really going to help us move the needle. So I think if we focus on this, I don't know if you guys agree with that, it's going to be extremely productive for us. Yeah. So anybody here in position to regain like a diamond rank? I want to know. I know Dixie, you regained.
I did.
Marta regained. Lesia, you regained. Amy? Are we working on this? Huh?
Not as hard as I can. So
let's do this. So I talked to a few of my coaches that are working to regain by year's end, and you guys draw the line in the sand, right? Like the same way that you hit diamond is the same way you're going to do it again. And I guarantee you that it was a burst of energy. It was a few days that you just connected the dots at the end and you made it happen. And that is what you need right now, is that burst of intense energy into your system, into your business. That is going to produce energy that is going to attract people, that is going to motivate people to sign up. If you're in your head, we get in our heads a lot. We're like, man, that's so hard. But what's crazy is you've already done it. You've already done it, right? If you've already hit emerald, you can do it again. And if you've hit diamond, you can do it again. And one thing that I want everybody to understand is, don't assign like meaning to a drop in rank. It doesn't mean you're a bad coach. It doesn't mean you're not meant to do this. You know how many times I've dropped rank? Like, seriously, do you want me to tell you? Probably like 5,000 times in 9 years. Like, it is what it is, but I kept getting back up. Now, that's the point. That's the difference between a lot of people. I just kept getting back up. I would get hit. Let's go. Bring it. One more time. Hit. And in that, guess what happened? My income kept growing. My team kept growing because I kept finding new people. And like I told I have my five. I call them the Magnificent Five. They're in my fourth business center. Miranda's one of them. It's like, no, it's true. They came into my life 7 years into my business. My Magnificent Five came into my life 7 years into my business. Your dream team is not this team that you have right now. Sure, I have amazing leaders, Monica, Danielle, Kara, all these people are in my team. They're amazing. But I'm still finding amazing people out there. Guess why? Because I'm still going. I'm still moving forward. A 15-star diamond is a diamond that never quit. A 15-star diamond is a diamond that never quit and kept going. And everybody's like this. You guys, sit up straight. Change your physiology. When you message people, sit up straight. Get energy running through your body. Smile. Smile. and go out there and regain ranks and sell challenge packs and change lives, because that is what this is all about. And we're learning from each other. Like, if it wasn't for the Olympics, I wouldn't like have this connection with you guys. So I want everybody to lean into Team Black. Even if you felt a little disconnected, even if you felt a little bit of overwhelm and anxiety, shake it off, lean in, just follow this blueprint that we just laid out. That's it. You got to do the work on the back end, but follow this blueprint and it'll result in results. But if you don't, then it's not. And that's where the anxiety and the stress comes from. This is how a top coach plans their business. This is it. I have this big calendar that sits in front of me, and I say, when are things going to happen? Now, of course, within this, I'm also planning my real challenge groups, right? Like the paid ones, the one that are leading into the new year. I'm thinking about BAR and the team launch of BAR. I'm thinking about, you know, the prep, 4 weeks of the prep. You guys heard about that, right? How cool that that's coming. I'm thinking about all those things, but when I'm looking at a calendar, it's what we just did together. This business is not difficult, but we assign this difficulty in our head to it because we have a lot of things going on. And I get that 100%. But don't treat this like an option when everything that this business provides is a solution to a problem that you have right now. You don't have money? This is a solution. You're not fit? This is a solution. You need friends? This is a solution. You need positivity? I gotcha. You know what I mean? Like, think about it. So that's when you know that you need to lean in instead of retreat. You got to lean into this thing. All right? Are we going to win this? Like, are we going to win?
Yeah.
Okay, we need like a winning dance. Before we do our our boomerang, does anyone have anything to say? Any closing thoughts? Joelyn, anyone?
I have an idea.
Okay.
Would anybody benefit from doing weekly like power action hours if I were to plan them?
Great.
So either on a Saturday evening.
That's a great idea. And here's the thing. So I don't work my business that way, but I know so many people thrive in those 30 minutes and an hour. So yes, let's schedule that. Schedule it.
So what works better? Quick raise of hands. Would you guys, because I work full-time during the day, so I can do evenings during the week or I can do Saturdays or Sundays. What works better for you? Evenings during the week or Saturdays?
Evenings during the week.
I'll do a poll in Team Black.
Let's do that.
And I'll pick the one that wins, and then I'll set up some weekly power hour type things. And whoever wants to join can join. Whoever doesn't want to, that's fine. But whoever will benefit from that way we'll gain some energy and some focus.
Fantastic. You see, that's the kind of stuff that is going to take us to the promised land. Yes. Okay. Anything else? Donna, let's get to Super Weekend. Like, that's key right now.
Can I just say real quick, if you are an Emerald or above, I really, really encourage you to host your own event. My first event had like one person, but the importance of that is because you are now connected to corporate and they will send you material. They will know who you are. You will just have a different lifeline into the people that are going to help you grow your business also. So I really, really encourage you to step out of your box, host a weekend, a super weekend, and then actually use that as an opportunity to invite people. They don't have to be coaches. They can be your prospects, your friends, whoever. It's really, and I'll help guide you through it too. It's not scary at all. It's like really fun. So anyway, but yes, I'll have the virtual link, but I really want you guys to use this opportunity to host your own. Thank you very much.
Absolutely. I mean, you know, like thinking back, Becky and I, when we started this, we were just like, let's start hosting our own. And obviously we kept going. So now they're, you know, these big events. But if you're in an area where there is none, be bold. Yes, there's sometimes there is that, like, yeah, I need to be around a trainer or, you know, like whatever. But Donna, you nailed it. It gives you opportunities. It gives you opportunities to share your story when you might not otherwise have them, right? Getting in front of people, whether it's 2 people or 4 people, and just saying, hi, I'm Christina, I'm a Beachbody coach, and this is why I started. Like, that's the beginning of leadership. So don't be afraid of hosting your own event, of putting yourself out there, because we need events everywhere. Like we really, this whole thing is a grassroots effort. So that absolutely get on the ball with that. I think Ashley, where is she? Ashley Arco, where did she go? Oh, she has her picture. Yeah, girlfriend, I checked your down 9. You're almost diamond. So snap, let's do this. So many of you are just like, snap, come on. Just do it. We need those 100 points. All right, you guys. Amanda, anything else?
Yeah, so Ashley asked, are you going to get this calendar written down? Yes, we will share a calendar with you guys. Something that we did at our Diamond Leadership Retreat is we had these really beautiful calendars where we talked about product launches. So I will share November's with the added in dates for you guys so you can see what we're doing. And oh my gosh, imagine that. We also have December, so that when we have bar and we have all of those things, I will work with Christina and do a special training for you guys and give you like the insider top secrets of like sales for bar, since that's like my whole life and background, and best ways to talk to bar people to get you going. So this is going to be effing epic. It is going to be amazing. Lastly, I talked to Jeff Matthewson the other day to get myself focused and pumped up for the business. And he left me with these 3 things to think of, and I shared it with my team. And he said, at the end of the day, I want you to think of these things. Did I do my best? Did I go all in? And do I have any regrets? And we're all sitting here right now, and we can all do so much better. We're all just kind of coasting right now. I guarantee it. We're just sitting there, we're coasting, we're like, I'm going to post, I'm going to kind of reach out. But there's something holding us back. There's something stopping us from going all in and having this epic success this month across the board. So we have to take whatever it is in our mind that's saying, I'm going to wait, maybe January, I'll think about like Elite or Premier next year, and maybe I'll be a diamond next year. No. Now is the time to take it off and to run towards it. Today, this week, take action. If you work full time, you better be listening to PD in your car. Every single day, whether I had a 30-minute drive or an hour, I listened to PD for my hour awful commute to my horrendous job. And every second, I poured it into my brain that it was going to help me leave that job. And I want you guys to think of that. If you have the weekends to work, you focus for an hour and you work for the weekend. If you don't have any coaches, you're just a brand new baby coach, you ask your mom to join you. You ask your friend to join you. Reach out to your aunt. See if she has any coworkers that need to get healthy for the holidays. Put them on Shakeology. So find whatever you need to do to grow into that next step in your business. You are this close to that next move, but it's going to take you lacing up your own shoes and getting started. So with that said, let's do a boomerang.
We should do that. Let's do a mic drop. Like, wait. Oh, and did you see the image that I dropped in Diesel Nation Olympics today? Not sure that you saw. I'm hosting a training with people like Ashley Molstad and Lindsay Matway, Melanie Mitro. I don't know. Maybe you should fight for that because that's going to be amazing. Okay. So everybody hands up, and we're doing a mic drop. And I'm going to go 3, 2, 1, and then just go. Ready? Yeah, like ready? And 3, 2, 1. Yes! Oh my God, it's perfect! We're the best mic droppers ever. Okay, I'm saving that. All right, are we fired up? We have everybody on board. We now have a plan. We're relaxed but energized, right? We're not stressed out. Everybody take a deep breath. Let's score those 50 or 100 points for Success Club. Let's prep for peppermint mocha, all the seasonal flavors. Let's just get in the game. Let's get in the game right now. If we're in the game right now, imagine what 2020 is going to look for you in your business. All right, you guys, have a great night. Love you, Team Black Rules. Bye, guys.
Bye, everybody.